Now please welcome our Richland American Legion Post 548 Commander, Mr. Bob Schleiden, United States Air Force.
Okay. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming out to help us celebrate Memorial Day in the Richland community. Let me first do some introductions. If you would please stand as I call your name. General Pleskowski, United States Army. Thank you, General, for coming out today. We have our representatives here today. Representative Lori Mizgorski, thank you for coming out. Representative Rob McCurry. Rob, combat veteran, Bronze Star winner, thank you for coming out. So the American Legion has a state commander. We have an Eastern Vice, a Central Vice, and a Western Vice Commander. Here to be with us representing the West is Western Section Commander Reichert. Thank you so much for coming out. Our honored families today are sitting, and we give them the best seat in the house in the shade. We thank them for coming out to represent their families with a flower on the wreath. All our military veterans, thank you very much for coming out today. We saw a lot of you. Our first responders will be here. They participated in the parade. We'll be recognizing them. Thank you to congratulations to our award winners, and of course to all of you, our esteemed spectators. Welcome to our annual Memorial Day ceremony. On behalf of Post 548, we'd like to thank all of you for being here. Please, it's a hot day. We have beverages at the canteen truck. By the wayside coffee by Jamie Dean. Please stay hydrated. The focus of today's ceremony is to remember those veterans who have sacrificed their lives so our country and our citizens can remain free. This service is dedicated in their honor, lest we forget. The service will also include traditional military protocols, including the POW ceremony, the sounding of the ship's bell, the playing of taps, and the honor guard rifle salute. We ask that during those special and reverent moments in today's service that you stand and remove your hats in remembrance of those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. Today we're going to pay special recognition to our Northern Regional Police Department and how timely we have that opportunity to do that. We also have an opportunity today to recognize those who distinguish themselves in American Legion competitions, community service, and service to country. We'll be making some awards to them. Additionally, we're privileged to share with you patriotic music as provided by our local talented musicians. We have 4 Air Force veterans that have the Mars Rovers Quartet. They are all Air Force veterans, and they do a wonderful job. Well, I want to give, also, we have a new performer this year from a retired pilot from the 171st KC-135 pilot. He's going to play the bagpipe. Bob, thank you very much for coming out today. We've already given a shout out to Armstrong Healing Heroes. We ask that if you have a chance to stop by their tent and make a donation. We presented them 5 years ago. Since then, they've put a lot of dogs in the field to veterans in need, PTSD and other service needs. We support them. We support the fact that they give dogs to our veterans. Swing by their canopy, say hi to them. If you have a chance, make a donation. We're trying to get as many dogs. They go to local vets. They need money to train their dogs. Finally, I want to say I'm very proud to be a member of the American Legion, especially the Richland Post 548. We've grown to be the second largest post now in the 32nd District. And I want to thank all my colleagues, all my comrades in arms that are in white shirts and hats and looking sharp and ties that have dedicated themselves to continue serving their community in the name of patriotism and Americanism in our community. Now to begin our Memorial Day program, presentation of the colors.
Will everyone please stand and remove your hats for the presentation of colors. Legion members remain covered. Our post member and Legion writer Dennis Price will present the flag to Bob Perdue, United States Army. The flag ceremony will be conducted by the Scouts, led by District Executive Justin Schmiedel and Steve Bateman. Our national anthem will be sung by Patricia Holmes. Attention, hand salute.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
True.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Our invocation will be given by our post chaplain, Harry Van Riper, United States Army. Uncover.
Very nice to see so many people here today to honor our fallen. Makes me very happy. Almighty Father, as we celebrate this Memorial Day, we give you thanks for all those who laid down their lives that we might live in freedom. Help us, Lord, to honor and remember their sacrifice. For those who suffered the loss of a family member, bring them comfort in their distress. Father, keep those presently serving in our peacekeeping forces overseas safe from injury and death. Lord, I pray that you would spare our future generations from the ravage of war. I pray in the name of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Jesus Christ. Amen.
Honor Guard Commander Wayne Carruthers will now conduct the POW MIA presentation. Remain uncovered.
You can be seated. I don't want you standing in this hot sun. I will be assisted by Lieutenant Lacotra. He will point out things that I'm talking about. Before we begin our activities, we pursue to recognize the POWs and MIAs. We call your attention to his small table, which occupies a place of dignity and honor. It is set for one, symbolizing the fact that members of our armed forces are missing from our ranks. They are referred to as POWs and MIAs. We call them comrades. They are unable to be with their loved ones and families, so we join together to pay humble tribute to them and to bear witness to their continued absence. The table is small, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner, alone against his or her possessors. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing of the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms. The single rose in the vase signifies the blood they may have shed in sacrifice to ensure the freedom of our beloved United States of America. This rose also reminds us of the family and friends of our missing comrades who keep faith until waiting their return. The red ribbon on the vase represents the unyielding determination for the proper accounting of our comrades who are not among us. A slice of lemon on the plate reminds us of the bitter fate. The salt sprinkled on the plate reminds us of the countless fallen tears of family as they wait. The glass is inverted. They cannot toast with us this time. The chair is empty. They are not here. The candle is reminiscent of the light of hope, which lives in our hearts to illustrate their way home, away from their captors, to the open arms of a grateful nation. The American flag reminds us many of them may never return and have paid the supreme sacrifice to ensure our freedom. Let us pray to the Supreme Commander that all of our comrades will soon be back within our ranks. Let us remember and never forget their sacrifice. May God forever watch over them and protect them and their families. And everybody remember this. We may not know them all, but we must and will honor all of them. Thank you very much.
Cover. At this time, I would like to introduce the Mars Rovers, United States Air Force, to sing America the Beautiful. Post Commander Bob Schleiden will preside over the awards and recognition portion of the program.
Give it to the LT. In your program, you will see that Bob Flume was to present the awards today. He's been doing that for a number of years. It's sad to report to you that Bob is recovering from surgery at Passivant. We miss him dearly, and we ask that you keep him in his prayers so that he can be back again to do this next year. By the way, he's also our finance officer, so we're having trouble getting stuff done. We miss him dearly. We miss his wife, Mary Ann, so please keep them in our prayers. Your prayers. As we announce the names of the recipients of the awards, we ask that you join us up here on the stage, up on the podium, so that they can take pictures. We have a photographer here today who will be taking pictures, so bear with us as we get that kind of procedural work done. Our first award is the Richland American Legion Flag Day Award. I would ask that Pastor Paul Becker, excuse me, I go to this church. It's a little bit unnerving up here. Now I know what you go through every Sunday, Paul. Pastor Paul Becker, please come up on a stand, and Dan Morgan. Dan is a campus care team. He takes care of the flagpole area and makes sure it's weeded and make sure it looks as nice as what Richland Park has done for us today to get this area cleaned up. So the flag award, about 2 years ago, we started this initiative along the Route 8 corridor from the Turnpike all the way up to the county line where Butler is. And Frank, I'm going to let you step in here.
The flyover is being performed by the Air Force Reserve 911th Airlift Wing based in Coriopolis. The aircraft is a C-17 Globemaster, flown by Major Mike Sapinski. It is a cargo and troop carrier that has a maximum weight of 585,000 pounds with a range of over 6,000 miles. It can carry an M1 Abrams tank or 102 troops at a cruising speed of 520 miles per hour. Thank you.
I want to thank Frank Weeder for coordinating that. Frank is a Navy pilot. He also flies for JetBlue, so he speaks that language, and I'm glad that we have him and he can coordinate that flyover. Well done, Frank. Thank you. Getting back to our flag award. So we started this initiative at Richland American Legion Post that we wanted to make the Route 8 corridor the most patriotic corridor going through Richland Township. So from the Turnpike on Route 8 all the way up to the Butler County line, we spoke to all the business owners and asked them to fly an American flag. And if they were willing to do so, we presented them with a certificate that many of them, you'll see as you go into their place of business, that they hang up on the wall. But we take it a next step further. We wanted to get competitive. And we asked that you fly the biggest, prettiest flag that you can. We presented a flag to Hampton Concrete. This year, we'd like to extend the award to First Presbyterian Church in Bakerstown for the beautiful flag they have. Right now, it's a little old. I said, don't buy a new one. We're going to give you one, and now you look forward to seeing it. I'd like to thank the church for all their support. They allow us to use these chairs, and for flying Old Glory, the very patriotic church. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Bob.
Let's get a picture. Go in here, Doug. Thank you.
This will be flying in an hour.
Thank you very much. Our second award is the Pennsylvania American Legion Scouter of the Year Award. Each year, the American Legion gives us an opportunity to recognize the local scout troop. We have a wonderful relationship with the local scouts, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Cub Scouts. The Boy Scouts are represented by Troop 150. Back in 1969, I became an Eagle Scout out of this troop, by the way, so I'm very proud of this troop. And this year, we submitted an award for Mr. Steve Bateman. Steve, would you please come up? Steve won the award for the Pennsylvania American Legion Scouter of the Year. Your dedication to the Scouts of Troop 150, your passion for scouting, and your propensity demonstrate and to live the Scout Oath is truly exceptional. Additionally, during this time in our country when young people need honorable adult role models, your leadership and scouting character is a blessing both to our scouting community at large and to the local Richland community. Richland Post 548 is especially grateful for the partnership we enjoy with you. Each year they help us put the flags on the 3 local cemeteries which are assigned to our post. We got that accomplished thanks to the Cub Scouts and the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts on Tuesday night past. We hit those 3 cemeteries. They did a marvelous job. The Scouts also helped the post in a flag decommissioning ceremony that's done every year in the fall. And we thank you very much. Here to present that award is Doug Reichert, Western Section Commander of the American Legion. And also, we're blessed to have Scout District Executive Dustin Schmiedel of Laurel Highlands Council. We got all the big dogs in one shot. Please get this picture. It doesn't happen often. Thank you very much.
Nice job, Steve.
This next award, I'm going to ask Mr. Reichert, our Western Section Commander, to help present. Doug, I have it all written down for you. We take care of the big dogs.
That's even easier. I'm going to ad lib a little bit if I could. Each year the department picks one commander for this award, and it's not easy to get even to the point to get selected for this. But this certificate is awarded to Robert R. Slyden, Commander of Richland Post, American Legion Post 548. Congratulations on behalf of Department Commander Michael Murphy and the members of the Pennsylvania American Legion on being selected for the Post Commander of the Year Award. Please accept this award in recognition for your outstanding achievements and for promoting the patriotic programs of the American Legion.
Thank you so much, Doug. Thanks for making the trip. I'll be here. Whew, I was nervous about that. Thank you very much. Our next award is a distinguished award also. Each year, Pennsylvania Department of the American Legion presents one award. It's called the American Legion Media Company of the Year Award. This is a competitive award across the state, and this year we were lucky to have a local winner. This award goes to Cortron Media. Would Louis Cordera please come up, please? Guy has his own walk-up music. So congratulations, Louis. This award is awarded to Louis Cordera, founder of the Cortron Media and website host of Veterans Television Network. Congratulations on behalf of Department Commander Michael Murphy and members of the Pennsylvania American Legion on your being selected for the Media Company of the Year. Department of Pennsylvania Media Awards are given to media for their outstanding efforts to cover local activities of the American Legion and other veterans issues on a regular basis. Specifically, the Veterans Television Network hosts the many videos created by veterans, including those of the American Legion Post 548. These videos, along with numerous other videos, are featured on a website called VTLN.net. VeteransTV, Veterans TV Network.tv. You can look it up. It's a great website, Lou. We thank you for hosting all those wonderful veterans testimony and videos. It's exceptional. Please accept this award on behalf of the Department of Pennsylvania for outstanding coverage of veterans issues and the many programs of the Pennsylvania American Legion. Congratulations, Lou.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you so much. Lou caught me. He wants me to remind you, and I should have known this, to put a plug in for the 75th anniversary of the United States Air Force. He's going to be covering that on his Veterans TV network. That comes in September, and we ask that you remember the Air Force on the 75th anniversary. So each year, the Schleiden Family Foundation is honoring my dad, World War II, Army Air Corps veteran, and this is my sister Valerie Schleiden Schaefer. She's going to help me present these awards. So there were 4 of us sons and 3 daughters. The 4 sons all went into the military. I made the smart choice, went into the Air Force. So I have 2 brothers that went into the Army. Both are graduates of West Point. And my other brother was a graduate of the Naval Academy, and he served in the Marines. So between us 4 and my 3 sisters, we put together these scholarships in memory of my dad, but also to give back to the military descendants of the local military in our community. There's a lot of awards out there, but we didn't see anything that was given back to the descendants of our veterans, and so that's what we try to do with this award. The criteria are academic excellence, extracurricular activities, faith-based. American Legion is for God and country. We wanted to make this a faith-based participation. Community volunteer service, participation in American Legion activities, and an original essay which was written on Americanism. These 6 criteria are scored on a rubric. This year, we are very fortunate we have 2 successful candidates. To be eligible, you have to be a member of the Mars Post, the Mars American Legion Post, which we partner with on this scholarship, or the Richland American Legion Post. The first recipient represents the Mars American Legion Post 787. Will Lucas Karemsey, accompanied by his parents, please come forward and join us on the podium. Parents are Dave and Patty Karemsey and Lucas Karemsey. He's a graduating senior at Mars High School, extremely rigorous academics. He's been on the honor roll 4 years in a row. He's graduating with a high honor student with above a 4.0. He has earned a total of 7 varsity letters in 4 different sports, including baseball, cross country, golf, and swimming. He also holds a state deadlift record in the club sport of powerlifting. He is currently a member of the Mars Area High School National Honor Society, is a member of the Ski Club, Key Club, where he serves as officer during the junior year. He volunteers as a church on a church mission. He attended the Air Force Cyber Camp. He is a graduate of the Keystone Boys State program, and he works a part-time job at Treesdale Country Club. He has already been accepted to Virginia Tech, plans to pretend a degree in business. Is great president of the Richland American Legion on the Schleiden Family Foundation. Present a scholarship of $3,000 to Lucas Pratt Karemsey. Let's do this. Will Ryan Arazia and is accompanied by his dad, Rich Arazia, please come to the podium. They will be receiving the Schleiden Family Scholarship. This scholarship goes to a deserving student representing Richland Post 548. The same criteria apply to Ryan, exceptional young man. This year's winner, Ryan, is the son of Rich Arazia. Rich, obviously, is a member of our Honor Guard, Color Guard, and an Army veteran. A summary of Ryan's accomplishments include he's a senior at NA High School. He's enrolled in a college-bound academic course load, including honors courses and academic courses. He has attained honor roll in all 4 years of school and will be graduating as a 22 honor roll student. He has distinguished himself as a member of the North Allegheny Air Force Junior ROTC program by completing 4 years of aerospace science and leadership classes. As a member of the NA ROTC, he has served as the operational commander, the vice corps commander, the honor guard commander of the North Allegheny ROTC detachment. He has received many ROTC awards, including Outstanding Freshman of the Year Cadet, Outstanding Sophomore of the Year Cadet, Superior Performance Award, Tuskegee Award and Certificate of Achievement, Certificate of Recognition for conducting POW ceremonies, Superior Performance Certificate, Outstanding Leadership Certificate, and the Order of the Dedalian Award. He is a graduate of the American Legion State Police Youth Week program and is the recipient of the American Legion Americanism Medal. On his spare time, he volunteers at the Veterans Home with the Air Force ROTC and works a part-time job at Sorgel's Nursery. He has been accepted to Duquesne University, where he plans to pursue a degree in medicine. It is with a great deal of pleasure that the Schleiden family presents this award on behalf of the Richland American Legion to Ryan Edward Arazia.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands.
I couldn't even read it all. How'd you get it done? Get the fire. See your checks in the back of the frame. Don't throw that frame away. Two outstanding young people. We wish them the very best. And don't forget to apply next year. We're looking for good candidates like that. Our last award is a new award. We had to come up with an award to recognize this family. It's an incredible family. I don't know where to begin, but I'm going to try. I would actually ask the Nicotra family, please come forward and join us on the stage. That would be Tim Nicotra, Jennifer Nicotra, First Lieutenant Nicotra, Lily and Gianna Nicotra, and Alec Nicotra. Please join us up here on the stage. So, this family does it all for the Richland American Legion, and we had to come up with a way to recognize them and thank them for everything that they do. It's exceptional. Tim Nicotra has been a member of our post, a long-time member. He's currently our junior vice commander. He's also in our honor guard. He trains up the ROTC firing squad that's going to perform later in the day. His wife Jennifer teaches at the Richland Foundation preschool. Her kids every year make a tremendous oration, and they're going to sing God Bless America for us this year. They do a wonderful job, and thank you for bringing them down and training them up, Jennifer. I know that can't be easy, but thank you. Of course, you saw Lieutenant Nicotra, Lieutenant commissioned in. He's a graduate of the Pine-Richland ROTC program. He fired the rifle here many times. He comes out and continues to honor us with his presence as he grows and matures into an outstanding young officer. He's acting as the General's aide today. Whatever you ask this lieutenant to do, he does it with distinction. Thank you so much for your help. The two daughters, Lily and Gianna, both have participated in the Pine-Richland ROTC program. Lily is currently on active duty. She could not be here. She is a hall technician, 3rd class, on active duty in the United States Navy, and she's currently serving in Norfolk. So we thank her for her service. Gianna's here. I was at the Pine-Richland ROTC banquet a couple Saturdays ago. She received an award there. She's just an outstanding young lady, and we hope the best for her and her future. Alec hopes every year with us to do our flag decommissioning program. Yesterday I needed some help to get the chairs up here that you're sitting on. I called in the coaches. Alec and Tim showed up. We got the chairs on my trailer and got them up here. That's the kind of family they are. And Richland American Legion Post hereby recognizes the Nicocha family as the Richland American Legion Family of the Year. Thank you so much, Nicocha. Bob, there's a seat up here for you, Bob. That's our DJ this year, life of the party. He's just doing an exceptional job. We love having him. He did their wedding, by the way. It's unbelievable. It was like old home week. Our last section of awards goes to law enforcement. In January at our meeting, it was on our heart at the Post to thank law enforcement. There are approximately 800,000 law enforcement officers in our country. They're being killed at a rate of 1 every 5 days. I'm sure you're aware of that. They get shot, they get drugged by cars, all kind of crazy things while they're trying to protect their community. And while there are people that demean them and belittle them, we at Richland American Legion and the American Legion at large support law enforcement. I grabbed a few signs and I put, we support Northern Regional Police Department because we do. We're going to do this in a 2-step process because we wanted to break out law enforcement members of the Post versus the law enforcement members that are from the community at large. So I've asked the General, with the help of the Lieutenant, to present the awards to the Richland American Legion that have served in law enforcement that were former veterans. And I'm going to call them up one at a time, and the General is going to present them with a certificate. First, I'd like to introduce to you Wayne Carruthers. He's our current Honor Guard commander. Wayne is also retired Pennsylvania State Police. Wayne, thank you for what you do and what you've risked. Next, we'd like to recognize another American Legion member who was on active duty and then retired from the Du Bois Police Department and that is John Downey. John, please come forward to receive your award from the General.
Oh, sorry.
Next, we'd like to introduce you Jeremy Howe. Jeremy is a former Army, I guess always Army, but Army. He served in the United States Army. He's currently serving his community actively at Tarentum Police Department. Jeremy, thank you for keeping us safe. Next, I'd like to recognize Dan Daly. Dan, United States Navy. Was former Navy and then served in the Department of Corrections, and he will be receiving an award from the General.
Need somebody to help me say it one time.
All right, thank you. Job done.
Thank you very much, General. Let's see, who do you have?
Patrick's not here. Sorry. I'll give it to you.
Thank you, sir.
On his behalf. I want to make sure that he gets it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You didn't get no music.
Next, I'm going to ask the help of our two representatives, Lori Mizgorski and Rob McCurry. We're going to present awards to our Northern Regional Police Department, our local people, so we have local reps to help do that. First, I'd like to present this award. He was nominated by Pine-Richland School District administrators as being their best school resource officer. He currently serves in Pine-Richland High School. Will Brad Nowozelsky please come forward? I know this is the holiday weekend, and police officers, this is a busy weekend for them. I'm not sure how many of the officers could make it, but as you can see in our program, we listed every one of the police officers as reported to us by Captain DeWick and Chief Cecilia, and we want to thank all of them. We wanted to make sure that they were identified by you in the program. Will the Chief and the Captain please come forward? Okay, so I work with the captain on the sly, on the down low. They didn't want to give me a patch because, you know, of all the people that unfortunately will take a patch and use it for malicious waste. But I convinced them I was going to use it for a good reason. I got the patch. I got a copy of their coin. They were kind enough to get us a coin, and we put an American flag with the blue stripe. We countered that with the American Legion coin and a flag with a green stripe. On the left it says Richland American Legion. On the right it says For God and Country. That's our motto. And on the right it says Northern Regional Police. Strength, honor, service, and integrity. That's their motto, and that's what's on their coin. We wanted to make this special. I also want you to know that flag is special. I have a red tag I wanted to put with it. That flag flew in Afghanistan by Captain Derek Schliden when he was on a purple mission, and we want to present that to you because we know that you'll cherish it as much as our veterans do. So congratulations and thank you so much. It's on our heart to say thank you for the police officers. I just want to say a few things. There's a lot of biased statistics out there talk about bad cops, perhaps underscore the instances of dishonesty and brutality because they are the news. That's what makes the news. But what that really means is that they are exceptional, they are unusual, they are not commonplace, and buried under the froth is this fact. And the fact is that less than 0.5% of police officers misfit that uniform. And that is a better average than you'll find among clergymen. What the media has done is to portray the police is wrong. It's simply not true. What is a policeman? They are police. They are people that must at all at once. Needed, they must be there. Strangely nameless creature who is called sir to his face and pig to his back. They must be such a diplomat that they can settle differences between individuals that each think they won. But if a policeman is neat, they're conceited. If they're careless, they're a bum. If they're pleasant, they're a flirt. If they're not, they're a grouch. They must make instant decisions under pressure, which would require months for a lawyer to make the same decision. But if they hurry, they're careless. If they're deliberate, they're lazy. They must be first to the accident, infallible with their diagnosis. They must be able to start breathing, stop bleeding, tie splints, and above all, sure that the victim goes home without a limp or expect to be sued. The police officer must know every gun, draw on the run, and hit where it doesn't hurt. They must be able to whip two men twice their size and half their age without damaging their uniform or without being brutal. If you hit a cop, you're a coward. If the cop hits you, they're a bully. The policeman must know everything and not tell. They must know where the sin is and not partake. The policeman, from a single human hair, must be able to describe the crime, the weapon, the criminal, and tell you where the criminal was being hidden. But if they catch the criminal, it's luck. If they don't, they're a dunce. If they get promoted, it's political pull. If they don't, they're a dud. The policeman must chase down bum leads to a dead end, stake out 10 nights to tag one witness who saw it happen but refused to testify. They run files, run reports until their eyes ache. They build a case against a felon who gets dealt out by a shameless DE or an honorable who's dishonorable. The police must be a minister, a social worker, a diplomat, a tough guy, gentleman, and of course they'll have to be a genius because they must feed a family on a policeman's salary. Post 548 celebrates every law enforcement, hard work,